Hey, it's your girl Cami, and I'm gonna show you today how to get a flawless foundation base. So first you're gonna start off with a primer, which is very important in the summer times. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Lock, and it's just like a really nice primer. It makes my skin look really smooth and soft. And if you see me looking down here, I have a mirror down here to like see what I'm doing on my face. So I'm just gonna rub that in. And I did my eyebrows off camera because I'm gonna end up doing an eyebrow tutorial in general, so I didn't feel it was necessary. Plus it takes me forever in a day to do my eyebrows, so I really, nobody has time for that right now. All right, and so next I'm gonna go on with my foundation. And I really like drugstore foundations over high-end. I just feel like it's not necessary to spend $40, $60, $50 on a foundation when you could find it at the drugstore for so much cheaper. This was maybe like $9, $10, like $8. It's around that price range. I'll put it in the description box below. But this is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. And I'm in the color Warm Coconut. And of course you're gonna take a wet beauty blender, and a clean beauty blender. Don't ever take a dirty, dry beauty blender. You're just setting yourself up. Okay, and we're just gonna blend this in. The only thing I don't like about drugstore foundations is like my shade in general, or really just black people in general, they think we're orange, and I don't understand why, but this one matches pretty, almost exactly close to my skin. I guess I am a little orange in my own skin tone because it wouldn't match me if it wasn't. So we're just gonna blend that. And foundation is really the most important. If not, concealer and foundation are the most two important things for me in my makeup, because if those two things are on point, my whole face is on point, really. Like everything is on point. You don't really need a powder, like stuff like that. All that stuff really doesn't matter as much to me as my base does, because if your base is messed up, then you know everything's fucked up. From that point on, if you're starting off with a messed up face or anything like that, you're kind of doomed. Okay, but I'm looking. Next I'm gonna go in with a concealer. I'm gonna use something to see my face so I don't have to keep looking down there. I just got my nails done. Let's see. I feel like if you don't have long nails, what are you doing? I feel like if you're not getting coffee, what are you doing? You know? Okay, so I'm just gonna pack that on. To me, it's important. I don't really do my T-zone like that. And I don't even really do my nose, like no crazy nose contour, no nothing like that. I may put a little down here and like a little around my smile lines, but that's really it. The less stuff on your face, really the better, because like I said, it is summer, it is hot, it's about to be August, like as if it wasn't already hot the rest of the summer. I feel like this is one of the hottest summers ever, and it's one of the rainiest as well, which doesn't make sense to me. Oh my god, look at global warming. Look what we did. Oh, so I'm just blending. Now I don't specifically highlight my nose. I just take my own concealer over my nose, like not in any particular way. I feel like I should introduce myself. I'm Cami. If anybody doesn't know me already, well, probably not. If I feel like most of my friends and like people that I know are gonna watch this tutorial, but I'm Cami. My real name's Camille. I've been wanting to start my YouTube for a really long time, but it took me a really long time. I don't know. I just had to build the confidence, and I was also I was lazy. I was super lazy. But I bought all the stuff for it, so I was like, why not? Let me film today. I'm not sitting in any particular studio room. I'm just sitting in my parents' guest house. And I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer under my eyes just because I like that bright, like super awake beat concealer look. Like, I don't know. And this is the Instant Age Rewind. This is the I'm pretty sure these came out together, if not in the same release or something like that, because when I seen the new shades and that foundation is also when I seen them add the new shades in the concealer. So I'm thinking it's like some sort of collection that Maybelline is doing. I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. I think the lighter highlight, like, look, like, it just gives you that super highlighted look that I personally like. You don't have to do this if you don't like how this looks. I know some people don't really like bright highlight, but it's just a personal preference. I get a lot of questions on how I highlight, how I contour, how I do this, how I do that. So I felt it was necessary. And I'm gonna set my, I always set my face first. This is Airspun powder. It's just in the Banana Benai container. Because the Airspun, like, they will give you a shit ton. Like, they give you so much, oh, let me not curse. But they will give you so much. Like, this is the third time I've refilled this little container, and I still have like half of my Airspun powder like in the original container left. So we're just gonna set that. And I'm pretty oily, you know, so I'm gonna use a lot of powder just to make sure that all of this is super set. I don't dust anything off, like, just gonna, you know, cake it on. Just cake. Oh. Really until my face just looks matte, just in that area, because that's where I get super oily. Like, so I just try to avoid that if I can by setting my face as much as I can. My phone is so dry, y'all. I'm filming on my phone and I haven't heard a little ding not once. Ooh. All right. And that looks pretty good to me. You don't want to do, so it's just enough. Set your face just enough to the point where you're like, okay, I'm beat, I'm mad. So next I'm gonna go in with my contour, and my contour is, I already have naturally high cheekbones, so I don't really need to do much. It was a gift. It's just a gift, I know. I don't even like them, but I'm gonna go in with a Tartelette palette. It's actually eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take the two brownish shades. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm about to take the two brownish shades and just bronze up my face. And I bronze before I set my face because I'll go in with my skin, like my actual skin tone, and just go in and fix anything that I did not do correctly. We're just gonna bronze that up. Just make sure your face looks like it's all coming like forward. Like, that's how I like my highlight to look. That's how I know if I bronze correctly, if my whole face just looks like it's like all coming together, like coming at you. And I'm just gonna, you know, contour this double chin, contour that away. Next. Okay, next I'm gonna set my face with just, this is Maybelline Fit Me in the color 330 Toffee. That's my winter shade, but it works for me during the summer as well. This is just to set like any areas that you haven't already set. Little hair. Pardon any new growth or anything that y'all are seeing. I'm about to take my dreads out. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to cut a bob wig. That's gonna be my birthday hair. Cause I noticed there's a lot of videos on like reviews on bob wigs, wigs that are already bobs, but not on how to get to that transition. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And now that we're looking super matte, super beat, All right, now. Come on. Okay. So now we're gonna, this is a new step that I just started this summer. I use everything from Maybelline. Like, Maybelline's my staple, I guess. But, blush is new for me. I never really used it before, but it just gives you that flirty, like, hey, like a sultry type of look. I'm gonna mix these two middle shades in the middle. They don't say what they're called, but this is just the Maybelline Master Blush Color and Highlight Kit. It's just something random I picked up. It's nothing special. You could probably get one from any of them, like L'Oreal. And if you don't use drugstore, that's fine. Oh, goodness gracious. So we're just gonna keep adding until it's really until you see fit, like. You heard my parents downstairs arguing? Yeah. Oh, lovely parents. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough for me. I look pretty alive. I look pretty awake. And it's just, I love how blush looks on me now. Okay, so that's it just for the base part. I'm gonna do a highlight video on another day. So I'm just gonna finish up my face really quick and then come back and show you guys the finished result. So this is the final look. She put her lashes on, she put her highlight on, she is ready. Okay, she came through, she came out, okay? All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and there will be definitely more posts coming up on my channel. Subscribe to The Brown Barbie.